Hey everybody, welcome to Get to Know Your Wedding Pro. My name is Reed and I'm the owner of Best Made Videos. We are a local wedding videography company based out of West Seattle, Washington, and we provide videography services, corporate videography services, and basically shoot videos for any other live events that you might have. And I wanted to come on here today to make a special announcement and to let everybody know what's going on. And if you haven't guessed yet by listening to this, we are in fact launching our own podcast series called Get to Know Your Wedding Pro. And the reason behind that is that I have recently become fascinated here in 2018 with just how accessible we can be with our clients as professional wedding vendors. Whether it's through Facebook, Instagram stories, Twitter, email, text, or phone, we really can be totally accessible to our clients from their preliminary wedding vendor search all the way through them booking us for their wedding day and through the wedding day itself. And as somebody that got married in 2016 and had to plan his own wedding, I know how hard it is to find wedding vendors that you feel like you can get to know and trust to spend what is one of your most important days with you. When I got married to my wife, Dorothy, I had been fortunate enough to work in the wedding industry for a couple of years. So I was able to book and hire vendors that I either knew professionally or personally or both. And I had a lot of trust in the vendors that I brought on to our team to work with us for our wedding day. But not all couples are as fortunate as me. And when it comes to booking wedding vendors for their wedding day, they really do have to rely on text or email or maybe a handful of in-person meetings prior to their wedding day. So I thought it would be really fun to start this interview series and go out and talk to local wedding vendors and interview them about who they are, what they do, and what they can bring to a couple's wedding day. That way, when couples begin the search for their specific wedding vendors, they could go on here and find interviews with them, hear directly from the vendor's mouths about what inspires them, why they do what they do, and why they love what they do. Your wedding day is a very, very special day, and you really want to make sure that you know what makes the people that you are going to have around you tick. And so I really do hope that through the course of this interview series where I get to know local wedding vendors, that couples listening can get to know them as well and decide who may or may not be a good fit for them on their wedding day. I want to thank you for listening to this preliminary episode of Get to Know Your Wedding Pro. I will be posting a new interview each week with a local wedding professional. Next week, I will bring my wife Dorothy onto the podcast to conduct an interview with me because I figured if I'm going to go out and ask other local wedding vendors to talk about their lives, then I should be open as well with my couples and let them know what inspired me to start being a wedding videographer in the first place. I want to thank you so much for listening. It means the world to me, and I appreciate all of your support as I launch this endeavor. I hope this interview series will be filled with lots of information that you can use in planning your own wedding. Thank you so much for listening. Get to know your wedding pro.